Bernie was asked a question at the Democratic debate, and he's been asked this question 1,000 times before, but I think he handled it well, so I'll play it for you. It's about, oh my God, you're a socialist. People are like so against that. How are you going to win? Yeah. I hate questions like this, man, because it's like, yeah, people might be against something until they're not. You know? People didn't think we'd have a black president in this country until we did. People didn't think we'd have a dumb game show host buffoon who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth as president until we did. So yeah, Bernie describes himself as a socialist. Whoop-de-doo. He's actually a social democrat when you look on paper, and all of his policy positions are wildly preferred. So the question is dumb, but anyway, here you go.
Senator Sanders, you call yourself a democratic socialist, but more than 2/3 of voters say they are not enthusiastic about voting for a socialist. Doesn't that put your chances of beating Donald Trump at risk?
Nope, not at all. And that is because the campaign that we are going to run will expose the fraudulency of who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is corrupt, he is a pathological liar, and he is a fraud. Now, when Trump talks about socialism, what he talks about is giving hundreds of billions of dollars in tax breaks and subsidies to the fossil fuel industry. Donald Trump is a businessman, received $800 million in tax breaks and subsidies to build luxury housing. My democratic socialism says health care is a human right. We're going to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. We're going to make public colleges and universities tuition free. We're going to have a Green New Deal and create up to $20 million saving the planet for our children and our grandchildren. We are going to take on the greed and corruption of the pharmaceutical industry and the insurance company. That is what democratic socialism is about, and that will win this election.
Again, I find it amazing. How many times have they asked the question in this debate, or in these debates, how are you going to pay for Medicare for all? It's every debate. It's every debate they ask that question. And there's another one that he gets all the time. Oh my God, you're a socialist. And like, maybe that'll hurt you in the general election? What do you think? I think this is the 912th time you've asked that question, and every time he knocks it out of the park. Again, on paper, he's actually a social democrat, which is just like FDR. It's just like the dominant philosophy in every developed country in the world. And what that says is it's effectively a mixed market economy, but you have certain things that are taken out of the marketplace. And those things are the things that should be out of the marketplace. You know, free college, Medicare for all. Those are things that are off the table and part of a civilized society. He talks about a living wage. He talks about a Green New Deal to create millions of new jobs and move us towards a green and renewable energy future. So, yeah, all this stuff is wildly popular, and that's the point. When you look at the polls, people agree with him. So, okay, the label itself might not be all that popular in some polls. Yeah, but he doesn't focus on it as much as you guys do. He focuses on the policies. You guys get caught up on the label. So it's just obnoxious. It's so annoying. And the other thing is, it's true that Donald Trump is a corporate socialist, a.k.a. a corporatist. That's what he is. So he is more than happy to give the elites in society, the corporate overlords, the military-industrial complex, Wall Street, they can loot the Treasury. They could raid the Treasury all day long. Totally fine by him. His tax break was 83% of it was a giveaway to the top 1%. So, you know, he's just a different kind of socialist. He's a corporate socialist. And what Bernie's talking about is social democracy, which is helping working people, fixing the system. So I'm so tired of these questions, man. Honestly, it's almost like all the moderators in all of these debates go to the previous debates, look at what people asked and said, okay, let's ask the exact same questions except dumber.